Hey Barbara. Right now I'm doing really well. I'm actually currently in Atlanta. I traveled here for spring break and am still here visiting with family. As far as my kids and their families, the first day I communicated with them was actually today. Just kind of going over my expectations for these next couple of weeks while we're out. I do know that there are a couple of local restaurants in Jackson that are providing meals for students. However, that still does provide a transportation issue if people can't get to these locations. Here in Georgia, the majority of the districts who have closed have actually had like a registration process where buses are taking the normal bus routes to drop off these meals, and they also have pickup locations at various parks and elementary schools and things of that nature. So I feel like that would be really awesome if there was a way we could get that jump started to ensure that students are still fed while while the schools are closed. I was actually also going to suggest that we do have an optional Zoom meeting to kind of process everything that's going on, because I know that with our districts in the Delta of both Mississippi and Arkansas, as well as Little Rock, they may not be experiencing the same issues that we do in Jackson necessarily. But I saw that Farron actually sent out a message saying that we are having a Zoom meeting along those lines coming up this week. As far as additional ways that TFA could support us in this process, helping out with maybe any online resources, maybe if anyone's super delved into Google Classroom or Canvas for those core members who are kind of new to online platforms. I was also provided with a cell phone number where scholars could get Spectrum to provide them with temporary internet access. I haven't called it myself, so I don't know if it's 100% accurate. But those would be my priority concerns, because even though some districts haven't officially stated that we're going to be e-learning or distance learning, I do know that at least in Jackson, it's currently in the works for potentially happening. I went ahead and took the initiative just with being state tested. But one last thing that might also be helpful is reaching out to the Mississippi Department of Education and in my opinion, I think it would be great to encourage them to follow suit of some of the other states. For example, Georgia Department of Education has decided that they are going to suspend state testing for the time being, and I know that Texas has canceled all of their STAR testing. Because even though right now the closure is for a 2-week time period, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it was extended beyond that, and that really puts our scholars at a disadvantage when it does come to this testing. So if you have any other questions or need me to clarify anything I expressed, feel free to reach out. Thank you. Have a great day.